It is time for Stugotz to share his game notes. No one in the media will tell you what happened better than my boy Stu.
Weekend observations brought to you by Miller Lite. Great taste, just 96 calories, available for delivery. Dan, WFAN came calling to fill in for Boomer Esiason. So, he had to fly out to New York, the Big Apple, to live out his dream of hosting New York sports radio. While there, he didn't watch a single second of sports that the audience wanted to talk about. Giants Hard Knocks? Nope. Subway Series? Nope. Instead, he took a gummy and wandered around south of Houston Street, Soho. Dan, but just like that, after 4 days out, 4 days off, the rare 4 days off where I was actually working, make no mistake about it, I am back.
That's never been delivered that way.
In the third person, it has never, ever, ever been delivered that way.
I am back.
Yeah, it was a bit wordy.
I think you matched the appropriate fanfare the first time.
It was
quite
a
honestly.
bit wordy. You're right.
It was a bit controversial.
You're right. If you thought you were having a bad weekend, people are saying J.D. Vance had sex with a couch. More cushion for the pushing, Dano.
That is true. Put it on the poll, please, Juju. Does J.D. Vance have more cushion for the pushing because he's having sex with couches?
They call them love seats for a reason, Dan. Dan, you know what the couch said to J.D. Vance? Pull out. People are worried that the Trump ticket will turn America fascist. But J.D. Vance actually wants to turn America into the Ottoman Empire. Top 5 empires.
Wow. Top 5 empires. Excellent.
Ottoman Empire.
That's pretty good.
Number 5, Empire State Building. Number 4, the Galactic Empire. Number 3, the British Empire. Number 2, the Roman Empire. And number 1, the Yankees. Right? The evil empire. What happened?
Now I get it.
To the lady that called WFAN and said she would buy my book to use in her fireplace. Hey, lady, all sales count the same. Thank you. StugottsBook.com.
Yeah.
I mean, who's going to throw a book into a fireplace? That lady.
A book that hasn't been written yet.
Listen, once you buy it, it's yours. You can do whatever you want with it. I don't care. Just buy the book. Yankee fans, do me a favor. Shut up. It's July. You're leading the wild card. You're a game back in the AL East. And your competition in the East is the Orioles.
The Orioles are good, Stugotz.
Taylor.
The Orioles are good.
The O's.
And
I just traded for Zach Eflin.
The O's.
What?
The O's and the Yankees.
He's starting today.
Have not,
Against the Blue Jays. Tricky matchup.
Let me tell you, Yankee fans would not last a month being a Mets fan. They would not.
The O's and the Yankees have been bad for about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And yet still they're at the top of the standings.
Right. Shut up, Taylor. Feel bad for Marlin fans. Their team exists to trade their best players to other teams who are actually contending. The M in Marlins stands for minor league team for the teams that are actually contending.
Yeah.
Here's the problem. You can't get excited about the prospects they get back because once they become good, they'll be traded back to the Yankees.
Oh, but I can get excited by them. I was on the MLB network on satellite radio listening to minors and majors on Sunday.
Were you really?
In fact, I believe in trading. One of the trades the Mets made is they sent away a 6'9", 250-pound pitcher. I wonder how hard he throws. 6'9", 250.
The Mets traded him?
Yes.
News to me.
Yeah. That's what part of why your FAN appearance was controversial.
Jazz Chisholm, cool name. Top 5 athletes that connote a music genre. OLI, Zach Pop, Dwayne Johnson. Number 5, The Rock, of course. Nick Folk. Number 4, the Minnesota Twins outfield in the early 2000s, Soul Patrol. Number 3, Pat Rapp.
Wait a minute. Who was Soul Patrol? Who was the outfield? Was Kirby Puckett part of Soul Patrol? Who was Soul Patrol?
This is early 2000s. I feel like it's Torrey Hunter.
Okay, Torrey Hunter was Soul Patrol?
Yeah.
Is this a Taylor Hicks reference? The guy that looked like Leno from American Idol?
Look it up.
Okay, we've got to look it up because he has not.
Bryant Reeves, Big Country. And Dan Ford, Disco Dan.
That's
Taylor.
That's terrible. That's terrible. Are you not writing any of these anymore? Now Taylor's just writing all of
The
your
White
weekend
Sox are
observations?
54 games under 500.
Now.
That's all I got.
Been a
Listen,
minute.
what I'm doing with Taylor is Taylor lays down the foundation. I have to twist him and turn him a little bit to show him how to exactly write these things. And then I add my own, and, we put together weekend observations.
And
How
he
we do
fixes
it.
your spelling errors like foundation.
Of course he does.
Hold on a second. The Chicago White Sox, to give people slightly more information.
54 games under 500.
They've lost 14 straight. They're on pace to win 40 this season. The worst is 43 ever. Was
Southside.
the Detroit Tigers. They have as many blown saves as they do wins.
Penicillin for my Mariners.
Headline: Bo Nix is making his case to be QB1. Here's his case: he's not Zach Wilson or Jarrett Stidham.
That is a good case. It's a good case.
What a case!
Yeah.
He wins. Synchronized diving, boring.
No.
Synchronized diving after taking a gummy, mesmerizing. Incredible what they do. I mean,
How much? You have not been healthy. You have been self-destructive for a while now.
About 3 years.
How much gummy are you having these days? Because the other day you threw out a 40 milligrams, and I just was.
Valhalla.
I mean,
Do you do any flaxseed oil to offset it?
No.
Because sometimes I get like that choking sensation.
Huh.
It's supposed to alleviate that.
Really?
Yeah, I've just been doing less because of it. And now I'm on Alpha Brain, Lion's Mane.
Oh, is it good?
Are we going to see a situation where Stugotz has a Dion Waiters on an airplane because he doesn't know? Or is he just so strong in terms of immunity to high because he's been getting high for so long?
I have to take 40 milligrams. I mean,
Wow.
Nothing else
That's
gets
really
to you?
strong.
yeah.
That's really strong. You're asking me if Alpha Brain works?
Yeah.
I respond by saying, I remembered a Taylor Hicks reference.
You need to stop shilling for this Joe Rogan snake oil.
I'm wearing his jeans right now.
I bought some of it.
I
Not
was
the
at the
jeans, I'm
MMA
on the Alpha
hangout.
Brain, yeah.
My friend, I don't know what's exactly in these Alpha Brain pills, but I know one of them is red.
How did the hangout go, Tony?
Incredibly, Dan. We had everybody over at Casa Tiki. The fights were good. Could have been great, except for a couple different things. But no bonuses.
Crap card. Crap card.
The whole thing was tough. It started at 3 o'clock in the morning in Great Britain. Things were a little, upside down.
Salute to Bilal Muhammad, though. New. You feel me?
And new welterweight champion.
Yeah.
Beat hometown kid Leon Rocky Edwards. Kind of a boring fight.
Dan, you know what the S in synchronized diving stands for?
I do not.
It stands for sativa, makes it a lot more entertaining.
That's the
Alpha
one that
Brain.
gives me like the choking.
Really?
Yeah. I bet.
Flaxseed oil?
I just read your next one. This is crazy.
What do you mean?
Well, whatever Taylor wrote next.
College football has a 2-minute warning this year.
I just learned that.
You're not playing CFB 25 and it shows.
Put it on the poll, please, at LeBatard Show. Juju, at LeBatard Show. Did you know that college football has a 2-minute warning this year?
Things you think about wandering around the West Village on a gummy. Valhalla, 40 milligrams. Roger Maris isn't a Hall of Famer. How?
Because he only had the one good year.
Just assumed he was. Top 5 athletes, you'd be surprised that they aren't Hall of Famers. OLI, Kevin Johnson, KJ. Number 5, Sean Kemp, the Rain Man. Everyone makes it into the Basketball Hall of Fame. How is Sean Kemp and Kevin Johnson not in basketball's Hall of Fame? Explain it. Someone explain it.
Cocaine addiction ruined some of Sean Kemp's better years.
Parking lot shootouts.
Yeah.
Rain Man.
Number 4, Chase Utley. I mean, Chase Utley is one of the 10 best second basemen of all time. I don't like him, but he is. I mean,
great second baseman.
yes,
Great hair.
amazing.
Has he been retired for 5 years?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was playing when I was last paying attention, so it has to be.
Number 3, Roger Maris. Number 2, Carlos Beltran. And number 1, this is a shocker, Torrey Holt. The South Sudan team can hoop. DeMar DeRozan said he's still friends with Drake after being on stage with Kendrick Lamar. You know what DeMar is doing? He's playing both sides.
He's also lying.
That is
That might have been the worst Connery I've ever heard.
Sean Connery impersonation.
I was supposed to ask Mike to do it. I'm sorry.
I only knew because you said shides.
Sides.
But it might have been like foundation.
Sides.
The 40 milligrams. Like you could have just slurred your way through it.
Valhalla. Sal Licata said that the NL wildcard race was over. The Mets haven't won since. Callers are enraged. That's what New York sports radio is all about, Dano. I wish I had that take. I was too busy taking gummies and trying to take everyone's job. Not happy about that.
Which part?
Taking everyone's jobs.
What? Because
Those jobs mean a lot to those great people at WFAN, and I should not be doing that at an open microphone. I mean, it's okay to think about it and never say it out loud. It's not okay to think about it and say it out loud.
Chicken time.
You couldn't mean it more. You couldn't be lying less.
You just can't out the half-footed, brother.
Chris Cody, what kind of chicken was that? You couldn't mean it less. You couldn't be lying more. Is that what that chicken meant?
You meant what you said. You're lying a lot.
Okay.
Here.
Okay. Well, but you said
There's
it.
usually more than one, and you can't really tell what we're saying, and we're just like,
But you said
That's what I do. I just say a lot of things.
too much money, Penny. I do give a damn.
I get it, chickens. I get it.
Do you know Stuart Feiner of Barstool, one of their great court jesters, was offended by you court jesting on WFAN? We've really arrived, Stugotz, when
great.
our greatest fool can be so much bigger and better than Barstool's greatest fool and make Barstool's tout hold his rosary beads because he so finds New York sports radio precious that you not knowing about Mets Yankees offends him. Fart is in the eye of beholder.
I'm Team Feiner on this one. And have been since I was like 12 watching paid programming.
I love Feiner. He's great.
He's the best.
You offended him.
I don't care.
No, but I mean,
He's an absolute lunatic, and I'm worried about him generally, but he's funny.
I got to tell you, Dan, at this stage, I don't care. If Stu Feiner likes me, great. If he doesn't like me, great. I don't care.
No, but
I
I
win.
I want him to like me.
Boxing match for charity?
It's all right.
I just-
I
About a
don't want to
cameo
box
he did.
Stu Feiner.
I just can't believe that you made Barstool's guy indignant about what you did to his morning radio.
Mission accomplished.
I mean, it's just stunning. It's stunning that you could outrage Barstool's
I was
guy.
confusing everybody. I mean, I really was. Listen, by the end of the week, I had everyone into an open microphone saying they wanted Evan Roberts' job. They came into it mad at me for saying it, and then they were saying it
But
themselves.
You just apologize.
I feel
for
bad
it.
about it.
You
I
don't
mean, I
sound
do.
like you do. You had everybody talking about it. You sound kind of happy about it.
Told you so.
This is the Olympics. The best athletes in the world. The best we have to offer. Can we not do better than cardboard beds? I can guarantee you who isn't sleeping in one of those cardboard beds. LeBron. You know what the L in LeBron stands for? It stands for luxury hotel. What are we doing? These are athletes. They need sleep. They need a comfortable bed, not one made out of cardboard.
This has been a complaint I have heard since the original Dream Team. They were sleeping on a yacht. Barkley and Jordan were sleeping on a yacht, and the regular Olympians were sleeping on cots.
By the way, don't even think about comparing this team to the Dream Team. Don't think about it. Don't think about it, and if you are thinking about it, don't you dare say it. What are you, crazy? Larry Bird had ice on his back.
That team is the reason the rest of the world is so good now.
Agreed. That team. Don't think about it. Greg Cody, thank you for the invite to your birthday party. Put me down as a maybe. Have to get back to you. I mean, it might be a lacrosse mitzvah. I have no idea. I'll let you know. It's a birthday party I want to go to, though. It is. What is it?
21st of September.
Get back to you.
It's part of our 20-year celebration. It's right around some of the stuff we'll be doing to celebrate 20 years on the air.
I'll get back to you.
On whether you're going to do any of that with us?
Yes. I'm excited for that. When are we doing this?
Soon. It's coming up. It's like in
Really?
6 weeks or so.
Does this make us can we get into the Hall of Fame now, or how does this work? Did we know the
You
amount
might
of years?
have ruined that last week with the WFAN stuff.
Stu Feiner, really? He decides?
I don't know.
Be an odd person to decide.
I was
like
saying
it should be me.
the FAN people were mad because I was saying that you are a bigger personality than everyone there.
Oh, they played it back,
for
yeah.
Boomer Esiason
Yeah, they
because
played it
you are a Radio Hall of Famer. Those people are not.
Yeah. Kobe Bryant's Staples Center locker hits auction with $1.5 million estimate. The people selling that should be ashamed of themselves. Also, the Stugotz is strong in them. It's weird. Simone Biles finished first at Olympic qualifiers despite a calf injury. Hockey player. Blue Jays are listening to trade offers for Isaiah Kiner Felica. Who is this person? IKF. That is Taylor, by the way. Me responding to Taylor. Who the is Isaiah Connor Felifa?
You said
That's not
Felica
right.
the first time.
That's not the way you say
The Bear. A no-hitter in baseball has never meant less. It's disgusting. We used to lead SportsCenter with him. We used to break into programming with him. Now no one cares. And this was a complete game no-hitter.
Those are the only kind there are.
Well, no, you have these combined no-hitters
No,
with
but
a
I'm
bullpen.
saying one
right?
pitcher can
Yeah.
only have a complete
Yeah.
game no-hitter, right?
The 6:30 a.m. tee time always sounds and feels better the day before when you're booking it at 2:30 in the afternoon. And then you get there.
Everyone agrees that the by committee no-hitter is less valuable than one
That's
dude
not a no-hitter.
just doing
It's not a
it.
no-hitter.
That's not our no-hitter.
Yeah.
Doesn't count.
Tua grabbing the microphone to publicly celebrate himself as the wealthiest person in the Dolphins organization.
It was strange.
Tua, the Stua is strong in
It
you.
was really strange. It really was. I'm just confused by it.
Hide the money, y'all. Broke people are around. Looking ass.
Do Dolphin fans have to pay in order to hear him say that? Are they doing admission to come
How do
training
you
know,
think he
camp?
it's
gets
free.
paid? I mean, Drew Holiday quietly finished as the third leading scorer tonight for Team USA. Everything Drew Holiday does, he does so quietly. He does.
I was chanting Drew SA at my computer when he had a steal.
I'm not a morning person, Dan. I love WFAN. But, man, morning radio is the sports radio of hell. It's the equivalent of hell for sports radio.
It is.
It really is. I did not feel good after my third show. I didn't. Someone called me Papa. Speaking of hell, or Bryles. Dan, those are the weekend observations.